Hello everyone, it's been a while, and I apologize for all my just absence on this channel, and I have a logical explanation. Alright, calm down, okay? So, if anything, I'd spend my time on this. But that's done now, so you don't have to worry about that. Anyways, I am back on the channel for one, well, multitude of things, because for one, school is super busy now, and this anime season has just started rolling up when I have like 2 months of my semester left, so work is piling up. I can barely play games or watch stuff or just, focus. But I'm here today to tell you a little gist of what I'm watching this season because I wanted to do something at least for this season, right? But I'll try and do things differently so I can fit with what I'm doing in real life in school and whatnot. So anyways, so here is my list of anime that I'm watching for the spring 2017 anime season, and there's a lot of stuff to cover this video, so let's get started. My Hero Academy Season 2, Attack on Titan Season 2. Well, everyone's been waiting for this for like 5 years already, or 4, I don't remember exactly, but it's here, so yes. Next, this series I've been reading the manga, which in translation is Akashic Records of Bastard Magical Instructor. Yeah, try saying that without the freaking note card. Next, I'm watching Sukiyaki A, which is the translation for As the Moon So Beautiful. This is a great, or not a great, but like, I would say this is my favorite romance anime for the season, and I'll explain why towards the end of the video. Next is an interesting series that I would have to call World End. What do you do at the end of the world? Will you save us? Long title anime, but it's not that bad in my opinion. Next up, you have the cute girls doing cute things anime Sakura Quest, which is your standard for any season at all. So, and then finally the series that I've been waiting for, Saikano How to Raise a Boy and Girlfriend Season 2, or Saikano Flat. And the reason I couldn't watch this at first is because it's not on Crunchyroll for some damn reason once again, when the first season was on Crunchyroll but now it's not, so I don't know what the hell that is, but I totally missed out on the first episode on airing, so my bad. My bad. So before anything else, I also want to mention that I forgot to add a slideshow for it, but I am watching Boruto, Naruto Next Generations. Yes, I am. The Naruto thing was over already, but fresh start with Boruto. I'm kind of enjoying it, really. So in this part of the video, I'm going to be talking about all these series that I'm watching in general and just giving you my thoughts upon it. So of course, I already made videos for one on Attack on Titan and My Hero Season 2 because they're Season 2 continuations. I've already had my thoughts and expressions on those videos, so you can check them out separately if you want. And aside from that, everything new from this season is pretty fresh. I'll say fresh, but like there's a lot in this season. Like seriously, like I have this list right here that I just showed you, but there's still more for me to watch because I have no time to watch everything. It also depends on whether or not they're on Crunchyroll or whatever, so I have to like go to some freaking other website to watch them or whatever. It's just so much time and shit. So aside from everything here, everything you've seen here is probably on Crunchyroll. Yes, so you have, of course, except Saikano Flat, that thing is not there, so that's why I had to start getting on that. But everything, so Naruto Generations, or Boruto Generations is cool. I like it. It's nice. The damn Bastard Instructor anime, I cannot remember that damn title because it's just super long. I don't know why they do that. But anyways, I've been reading the manga for that series for quite some time now, and when I heard they're getting anime, I was like, oh, that's fine. That's interesting. Why not? So then, aside from that, you also have, what else did I mention? World End. So World End, what the hell is going to do at the end of the world? Long ass title, blah blah blah. So this series I've been seeing quite a lot of online for like a long time, with like visuals of the girl with the blue hair. But what they say about anime series with long names and shit, they're not that bad. And I actually don't. It's actually quite interesting to me. For one, it's fantasy sort of setting thing, so you'll like that sort of stuff. There's something in this season that I heard is comparable to ReZero or something like that. I don't exactly know which series that is, I have to remember, but yeah, there's something like that sort. I think it's not that one, but for one, there's this Dear Fantasy sort of thing, right? Alright, so next I talked about Sakura Quest. So Sakura Quest, I watched the first episode of, yeah. Sakura Quest is of course your typical cute girls doing cute things for the season, and basically the gist of this one, Sakura Quest, is that you have this girl who works in like a Disneyland sort of thing in the countryside, which is not very popular. So it's just sort of like that. That's all I've watched from the first episode. So not bad of a I mean, it's whatever. It's cute girls doing whatever. It's gonna be a slice of life. That's my jam because I don't care. I want some slice of life stuff. Aside from that, we also have Sukiyaki A. Oh yeah, Sukiyaki A. Now this series, this on player, it's cut off, but I would like adjust it, but whatever. So let me. Oops, you're not supposed to see that. Anyways, so yeah, Sukiyaki A. So this is the surprising series this season that I would consider the romance anime of this season. So I haven't watched anything else love romance this season whatsoever. I mean, you could say like my Sakano or whatever, or what's the other anime I've seen around, Love Tyrant. I don't know what that is about, but you know, Sukiyaki A is probably one of my biggest likes this season because it's something unexpected that I didn't see of, and it's quite opposite from what I had last season. So last season, if you don't remember, we had Kuzuno Honkai Scum's Wish, which I will have to do a video on separately for like all the anime for that season. But that shit was some dark romance stuff. But this series, Sukiyaki A as the Mean So Beautiful, is really innocent, light-hearted romance. It really is like that because essentially, right, the main couple in the series are super shy as hell. And you know, essentially like they notice the other person, like they just notice them around, but they never say anything to them. They never like talk to them at all in school, but they're always like quite interested in them. And it's just like, I find that super innocent. It's like super like enjoyable to an extent where it's like, you know that they're interested in the other person, right? But then they don't ever make a move or talk to them or anything until they start texting each other, and that's when they get like all serious. And it's just like some innocent romance stuff. I was like, oh, this is bravo. This is funny romance and innocence and whatnot. Bravo. That's why I like that series. So anyways, yeah, of course it's the opposite of Scum's Wish from last season, so it's a little upside down, or like 360 from last season. But anyways, aside from that, the other series that I need to watch, or like I need to get back on is, I know for one, Clockwork Planet is an anime series this season. I have not yet got watching it, but that series I've been also reading the manga of, so I like that series a lot in the manga. I need to see the anime. There's one series I heard of called Recreators, and that sounds pretty cool, so I'm just like, okay, I need to get on that one. What else do I have? I don't remember exactly, but essentially there's a lot of stuff to watch this season, and I'm just watching the bare minimum of anything that I would be doing on this channel. So aside from that, of course, I've been gone for like 3 weeks doing Persona 5, and I finally completed the game, and here I am making my video on what I'm watching. So essentially, I guess what I also want to consider this video is that I'm gonna have to try and do things differently this season because I'm just too focused on my schoolwork and making sure I pass the semester, because I have a class that's right up my ass right now, and hopefully I need to get on that. But yeah, I mean, I still want to make videos and stuff about what I'm watching all this season, and like I give you a little small gist of everything I'm watching, like, you know, Boruto. Like, look at these three on the bottom. These are the big three, like, for this season, because you have like second season continuations or whatever of these series. Well, Sakano counts too, but I haven't seen the first episode of that yet. I have read the manga, so I know sort of what happens. But yeah, I want to sort of give you the rundown of what I'm watching and what I'm into this season. And of course, there's still a lot more to watch, which I might have to make a part 2 video of, but who knows. But yeah, like, this is what I'm watching this season. And of course, I still need to make a video about last season and all that stuff, other anime. So I'll make one of that later on. But essentially, I'm thinking of not talking about all these animes this season, or like a weekly thing that I usually do, right? Like, there's just too much work for me, I think, and with my schoolwork, it's just too much. So what I'm thinking of, right, here's what I'm thinking of. So if I don't do that, right, and I just wait till the end of the season and then do my, like, a summary of what I watched and then like how I liked them and whatnot, this gives me time to play games and shit. Now, essentially, I wanted to play Persona 5 so much and stream it on this channel, but you saw the failed stream. You only saw that it goes up to like the first 5 minutes of the damn game, or like 10 minutes or 5 minutes, because I'm too damn fast in the game. So you can't stream it, and that's Atlas's thing. So, you know, I gotta respect their decision and whatnot. It's disappointing, but of course you can also actually stream the game, or not stream the game, like you'd record the game with a screen recorder and all that stuff, but you can't use the PS4 stream function. That's why I do not have, and I can't do it. So anyways, yeah, of course, if I'm not talking about anime, then I want to consider playing so much games and streaming them for the channel and get my gaming on, because I have a lot of games to play. Yes, that's a fact. So anyways, Spring 2017, so far this season has been quite enjoyable. Quite enjoyable, really. I have my little like schedule right here just telling me, is like, okay, what's going on today? What's today? Friday? There's no animes Friday, unless I'm missing something. Then that makes a lot of sense, because I'm not watching every single thing on the season yet. So anyways, that is it for this video of what I'm watching for Spring 2017, because I've been gone for this channel for 3 weeks, which is, I wouldn't say my all-time record, but I've been on hiatus for a while, or I've been absent, so apologies. Anyways, so this is what I'm watching for Spring 2017. Of course, I'm going to be watching more stuff later on, but what are you guys watching? I want to know what you guys are watching. Are you guys watching the same thing? You're watching all the stuff that are not on Crunchyroll, like what Recreators I think is not on Crunchyroll, and then there's also Side Kind of Flat, which I'm disappointed in, really disappointed in, and just, you know, I want to hear other recommendations from you if you guys are watching anything that I'm not watching, and just give me a rundown of it, and like, yeah, what else is there this season that I'm missing out on. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm back. Technically, I'm back, baby. Sort of. So anyways, see you guys next time. Take care, guys, and matane.